Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, picks up, and welcome to episode 8 of my UTEP Miners Rebuild in College Football 25. We've got the Battle of I-10 this episode. That is the Battle of Interstate 10. These two schools are a half hour apart, basically, so this is a heated rivalry. We're going to New Mexico State, and I streamed it earlier this week, so basically I'm going to be showing the highlights from the stream. But before we get into that rivalry, before we get into all that, let's do a recruiting refresh and then show off the conference standings, and then we'll kick things off. Basically, the big things here, Artie LaRue is very close to his commitment. We've got no competition. We're going to send the house and have him commit basically right after this week. He's about to sign that dotted line. We're going to get Artie LaRue in that Miners uniform. No more Manu Francisco. Screw that guy. He wanted to worry about our running game, and our running game's been great. It just hasn't been up to his standards. Oh well, we've got other guys on the board like Joshua Fink, Mick Bridge, Alpha Lava, and more. Of note, I would say Evan Baskerville, who I do think looks like the kind of player we want to bring in. He's a defensive athlete, run stopper, all things I like to see from a 3-star recruit. He could be very versatile. We're sending the full house for him, so 75 hours going to him because USC is right on our tail for him, so we want to make sure we bring that one home. And Stevie Sexton, West Virginia's right on our tail for him. He is a kind of player that I absolutely love, and I did something. I scouted him. I was so interested to see how good he is, and he doesn't have the breakaway speed, but at his height, 91 agility, he just looks like he's going to be an absolute gem. And you see that? He is a gem. So his development rating is going to be high. He's short. He's going to be shifty over the middle. We're going to push hard and see if we can get ourselves a little Stevie Sexton. Definitely going with him over a guy like Juan Quachia at this point. Looking at the conference standings for Conference USA, basically, we're in third for Conference USA right now, even though we're tied on record with Jacksonville State. I looked up the tiebreaker for conference standings in CUSA online because I was curious. Why are we below Jacksonville State? So basically, head-to-head competition is the first tiebreaker, and we didn't play Jacksonville State, so that doesn't matter. The next tiebreaker is the college football playoff ranking, so where we're at in the ranking overall in the country, and apparently we are ranked lower than Jacksonville State in the country, so that's why we've fallen down to third in the conference. So it seems like we have to absolutely crush New Mexico State and maybe get the attention of the media in order to get that second spot and a spot in the Conference USA title game, but until we do that, we're in third. All we have left this season is a bowl game after New Mexico State, but it's time to stream this. I'm gonna do that. Well, I did that earlier this week. It's time to show you the highlights. White on orange for the Miners, crimson on white for the Aggies. The Battle of I-10, we took a bus 40 minutes up the highway for this one. Let's go see what we can do here in the Battle of the Borderlands, the Battle of I-10, UTEP and New Mexico State. I'm going to let you watch the intro here.
Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home of the New Mexico State Aggies. We have a showdown coming up in the land of enchantment. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the New Mexico State Aggies.
Let's kick things off in this rivalry at Aggie Memorial Stadium. Not a big crowd on hand here in Las Cruces, but definitely some bad blood between these two teams. Last year, 28-7, we lost, but UTEP is the all-time series leader, 59-39. There's been 100 meetings between these two teams. It's an 109-year-old rivalry, so this one just means more. Come on, make that tackle. Let's go. 3rd and 3. Come on, defense. That's a good pass to the outside. Oh my god, you missed the tackle, Corey Chapman. And New Mexico State's inside the 20. Are we going to have a back and forth game here? I think we're definitely going to have a good game. There's no doubt about that. They're going to run the ball again here. Another good read from our linebacker. 3rd and goal from the 6th. They are going to throw it. We're covering that middle. Pick it off. Oh! Josiah Allen almost picked it, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Nobody run into the kicker. That's fine. 3 points there. That's fine with me. Javon Jackson's going to get that edge. Look at him run. Number 4, but number 1 in our hearts. All are already running over the Aggies. Of course we're going to go for this. Are you even going to ask? We're going to go for a run. Not a fullback run, I want to run behind Julian Lopez, who's our blocking fullback, blocking tight end. Come on, 4th down. We need this. Good job. Way to find the hole, Javon. I don't think we've thrown the ball yet this drive. That is UTEP football. That's my UTEP football. Gonna have to get it out quickly, I'm guessing. Let's run mesh. It's not going to get us the 3rd and 16, but we'll put Martavius Collins on a slant behind Judah Azinwa. Hopefully one of those two gets open. Martavius Collins has space, and we're going to get that first down. 3rd and 16 does not phase the Miners here. Yeah, let's see if we can run one of these goal line. Yeah, let's run a play-action play. Martavius Collins, hopefully not running that deep of a corner. That's better. As long as we don't get super high pressure, we might be able to get this off. And we do have a lot of pressure on us. No, 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 no. That's going to be a pick 6. Get there, get there. Javon Jackson. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Adam. God, UTEP. Not the start we wanted. This is hopefully going to be a comeback. I did not expect to be down like this, but that was just such a terrible throw. Terrible decision. Gives it. Come on, hold your freaking blocks. Yes, finally. But let's see if we can hit a hole here. Nice job, Javon Jackson. Beautiful run. Right through the middle. We're going to run a screen play. Give it to Darian Trish. Into open space, and that's a freaking amazing tackle. Wow. It's telling me to punt, which means we can't make the field goal, probably. Oh, I want to go for it. I do not want to punt right now. Crosser's in the middle and Javon Jackson in behind. Somebody should get open here. Come on. No, my God, I didn't see that guy. It's going to be another pick 6. Wow, I am butchering the Battle of I-10. 2 pick 6s is the only way that New Mexico State has scored, and I am getting my ass kicked on All-American right now. Really bad right now from UTEP. Well, you know what? Let's not blame it on UTEP. Really bad from me. Oh, okay, let's run the football. Let's just try to freaking get open space. Javon Jackson, there it is. Come on. Come on. The comeback of ages. I believe in this team, as long as you do too. Who kicked off? I don't even remember. Okay, okay, good hole. Yes, with the space. Javon Jackson. Look at him go. This is how you answer. Just give me some space to run. Darian Trish up the middle. Come on, Darian. Oh my God, what are we doing? Down to the 11. I have to kick the field goal. My God. Focus here and just knock this through. We're on the board, but it has been anything but pretty. We haven't even seen New Mexico State on offense. I've thrown 2 pick 6s in this game. Come on, our defense has got to be the one to step up right now. We need something to go our way. Oh, baby. Oh, good. It's incomplete. Really, if I had reacted a second earlier, we might have picked that off. Come on, pick it off. Oh, my God, inches away. Oh, my God, and he's going to break away. How did you not make that tackle, Yes Man Green? We're getting crushed by New Mexico State. This is a hard game. This is a really hard game. I really thought we were going to, 1, pick it off, and then 2, make a tackle, and then 3, make a 3rd tackle. I don't think there's any other way to think about it then. We have to score here. We have to score. It's just been such an awful effort for me. Come on, you better catch that, Javon Jackson. We needed that. All right, let's go. God, we needed that. Needed to get open here. Got him. Come on. No, come on. Oh, that's such a good catch. That's such a good catch. If we can't roll, you can't get these guys open. Might have this one here. Come on, Judah. Come on. Break a tackle. I can't tell you how many times I've run this play for a goal to go, and it's worked. It's got to get open this time. There it is. There it is. Wide open. There's the first touchdown. We got more to do. We got more work to do. But there's the first. If you're going to have a comeback, you got to start somewhere. Touchdown. Come on. But at the end of the first half, it has been anything but what we wanted to happen today. We're down 14 on the road against our biggest rivals. However, I think the momentum is in our favor. We got to just get back to running the ball well, setting up the pass, and we do start with the football. I kind of forgot what was going to happen, but we do start the second half with the football. This has to be a touchdown drive. Come on. God, give me a block, somebody. Good run, Javon. Come on, use your blocks, Darian. Use your blocks. Get that first down. Here we go. Nickelberry's got space. Ashton Nickelberry. Just enough. I think yes. The answer is yes. Boom! Oh, not a good enough juke, but 10 more yards for Javon Jackson, man. Pound that damn football. Pound it. Trey Goodman should have a little bit of space to run here. Hold your blocks. Come on. Yes, Trey! Great juke! Come on, Cade. Get up that middle. Yeah, baby. First down. First and goal. Come on, Miners. Come on. Hold your blocks. Javon Jackson to the house. It's a 7-point game, baby. Come on.
And here they come.
Goodness, UTEP. Not making this one easy on ourselves. Hopefully they don't run this to the left. They do. They do. Oh, it's play action. Somebody cover that. Keep covering. Fumble. It's a fumble. The ball's on the ground. UTEP's going to tie it up. Touchdown. Come on, baby. Come on, Miners. Picks up. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the stream is all about. Miracles. Third quarter ends, and the Miners have tied this game up. 21 straight points. It's 24 all. I hate man, but we're going to do it. God, just cover him. He dropped it. Let's go. Yeah, Judah's open. Just catch it. Yes, baby, yes. Judah, first down. Yeah, I'm going to let this clock run a little bit. Oh, my God, I'm letting my heart slow down a little bit. God, all right, here we go. Darian Trish, come on. Hold your blocks. Perfect. Yes, yes. First down. This is the ultimate experience. First down, let's see what we can get with Darian Trish. Hold your blocks. Good. Really good. Oh, the juke! Look at him! Slipping, sliding, down to the 31. We are just about in field goal range with just over 2 minutes to go. See what we can do here on 2nd and 6. I see a hole in the middle. Hit it. Shit. That is the absolute worst thing that could have happened right there. The worst thing that could have happened in this situation. Oh my God. There's no space to run. We're losing more yards. Oh, no! I have to go to Old Reliable here, don't I? We just need space to get the first down and be able to kick the field goal. That is what we need here. He's going to have the space. Come on, that's enough. That is enough. Judah Ezinwa fighting for his life to get 10 yards there. That was just what we needed, and now we are in field goal range. This is big right here, Miner fans. Buzz Flabiano to take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Oh, for God's sake, do it!
That should be good. Absolutely money! Money! Baller Buzz. 24 straight points unanswered for the Miners. And we lead by 3. We need the best defense we've played all year for 25 seconds. And we can complete... Oh, that's a big tackle. They're at the 11. That's huge. They've got nowhere to throw. Just make that tackle. Keep them in bounds. They have to call timeout. 17 seconds to go. Just hold on, defense. Do it for me. I see the middle. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the quarterback picks up his own fumble. Timeout, New Mexico State. They're down to 1 timeout. It's 3rd and 2 with 12 seconds to go. Quarterback throws it away. And this is it. This is the ball game right here. 8 seconds to go. 4th and 2. New Mexico State with a last gasp here, if anything. Quarterback rolls out. He's got a man. The tackle is made and there's 1 second left. They don't have any timeouts. I don't think so. As soon as they get to the ball, it is over. The Battle of I-10 goes to the Miners in the most dramatic way possible. 24 straight points to come back in this one. Electric. That was electric. What a comeback. Javon Jackson, player of the game, so deserving. So deserving. He has had the best season possible. I can't wait to run with him more next season. Next step, it seems like, is going to be a bowl for UTEP. 20 first downs, 382 yards of offense, 173 rushing yards, 24-3. Put that on a shirt. Not quite 28-3, but we also did it in shorter quarters. We did it in 5-minute quarters. Maybe Jacksonville State will lose. They haven't played yet, so we don't actually know what's going to happen. We got the job done against New Mexico State, so there actually might be life. Let's go look at Jacksonville State's schedule. Jacksonville State plays Western Kentucky. That is not an easy game in Bowling Green. So let's sim to week 15. We've put in the perfect amount of recruiting effort, I think, and let's see what happened with that Jacksonville State result. Let's see if we are going to end up in the Conference USA Championship, or if our next thing we're going to do is a bowl game. Artie LaRue, one of our top recruits, is coming to UTEP. I'm excited about him. Very, very excited about Artie LaRue for sure. Ooh, wow. Wow, they really got the job done. They really wanted to be in this conference championship game. And they're now number 22 in the country. So that means Jacksonville State will be in the Conference USA Championship game. And they will face Liberty. UTEP will finish third in Conference USA in our first season. Let's do a little recap of the season before we see who will be playing in our bowl game and where we'll be heading for our bowl this season. Looking at all of the conference championships on the slate, obviously Jacksonville State and Liberty represent Conference USA. For the Big 12, it's Utah facing off against Ollie Gordon and Oklahoma State. Bowling Green and Ball State in the MAC. In the Sun Belt, it's number 24 Appalachian State and Louisiana Lafayette. The Ragin' Cajuns, the American is Memphis and FAU. Mountain West is Boise State and Fresno State. Georgia and Auburn in the SEC Championship. Very shocked to see Auburn there. Va-Tech and NC State, the number 1 team in the country in the ACC Championship. And it's Ohio State and Washington in the Big 10 Championship. But basically, this is a good way to look at who is going to be in the college football playoff year after year. There's 12 teams that make it total, but the top 4 teams get a bye. And the top 4 teams are the conference champions from the Big 10, ACC, SEC, and Big 12. So those are the Power 4 conferences. Those are the P4 conferences. Those 4 teams get a bye. And then you see the Mountain West, American, Sun Belt, MAC, and Conference USA. Those 5 conferences are called the G5. The best or highest ranked team of those conference champions will get an automatic bid into the college football playoff. Looking at the season stats for UTEP, Cade McConnell was the quarterback that we selected, and he did okay. I didn't think he was all that great, but he definitely wasn't as bad. At the second half of the season, he definitely turned it on in moments. 2,300 yards, 63% completion is not great. It's a little below average, I would say. 16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Could have had a better season, but he's definitely our quarterback. He had a lot of moments where he made the throws, and I was very happy with him at times. A winning quarterback is always a good quarterback to me. MVP of the season for UTEP, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind at all. It was Javon Jackson. Literally led our offense, which was a good offense, and he absolutely led it in every way. 6.3 yards per carry, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. Only 1 fumble for our running back on the season, and there's something to be said about our backup, Darian Trish, which is basically Javon Jackson 2.0. He literally ran just like him. Very similar player, 5.4 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns for the sophomore. Very impressed with Darian Trish. And how about our receiving stats? As much as we didn't pass the ball very well this year, we had some good players in the passing game. Really 2 that stood out. Judah Izinwa, luckily, who's a sophomore, gonna have 2 more seasons left of him in his college career with UTEP, and he was an absolute baller for us this season. 33 catches was the most on the team. 435 yards is not very much, but 5 touchdowns, probably could have had some more. But again, we are a running team, so any receiving stats are more surprising than less. But how about Trey Goodman with less receptions than Judah Izinwa, but far more yards? He was our big play, deep ball threat, and he definitely did it well. Jaden Smith did not have as many big plays as I would have liked to see this season. Only 1 touchdown for the senior. But I would say our surprising receiver who did much better than I expected, Ashton Nickelberry, 16 catches, 16.4 yards per catch. I really liked what I saw from Ashton Nickelberry, who's going to be a senior. Amari White is also going to be a senior. Probably going to get him a lot more involved next season. But I'm telling you, there's big changes coming at the wide receiver position for UTEP. Big changes. You're going to be very excited with the passing attack next season, or at least more than this season. Let's look at blocking stats too. Why not? We had a pretty okay offensive line this year, to be honest. Otis Pitts was very good. Isaiah Wright was very good. How about Sterling Springs? No sacks allowed in 569 downs played. That's absolutely outstanding. Shout out to you, Sterling Springs. Brennan Smith did not have a very good year. He allowed 13 sacks, but when you're the right tackle for a team that likes to roll out with a quarterback that's not very mobile, definitely going to be the guy that allows a lot of sacks. Overall, going to have some improvement in the offensive line. I know that for sure, so I'm looking forward to that improvement. Defensively, it was Jake Hall leading the way with 72 tackles. Devin Harold, who was a free safety, backup free safety, but I had him as our slot corner, led us in tackles outside of the linebacker position, and that was pretty impressive. A sack and a half, 2 interceptions for Devin Harold out of the slot corner position. Very impressive year for him. And talk about impressive years. Maurice Westmoreland, 56 tackles, 27 tackles for loss, and 12 sacks, which didn't actually lead the team. How about our freshman, Jalen Jones, whose overall went up throughout the season? He's got, if you look at his player card, he's got an impact development rating, which is very cool. He's been absolutely outstanding for us this season, leading the team in sacks with 13. Westmoreland had 12. They were the two reasons that we were really able to come back in some of those games and really make a push defensively when we needed to. Shout out Buzz Flabiano, missed 2 kicks on the year, but made 2 game-winning field goals, and that's the stat that I really care about. He was clutch when we needed him to be clutch. I'm looking at national stats here, and Javon Jackson is 6th in the country. He's going to finish 6th in the country in rushing yards, which is absolutely outstanding. He was 4th in the country in rushing touchdowns with 12. Best running back in the country, 9th on the list, is our guy, Javon Jackson, as well. That is absolutely deserved. Look at the overalls of the guys that he's up against, all in the 90s. Every single guy in the 90s or higher. Jordan Waters being an outlier. NC State's just had a miraculous season, but Javon Jackson being in the mid-70s on this list is still absolutely incredible. But you look at best defensive player voting for the entire country. Look at who the top 3 players are. But I think tackles for loss is what pushes people higher up, because 2 highest tackles for loss guys in the country, who also have a lot of sacks, are 2 edge rushers, Maurice Westmoreland and Jalen Jones. How about those minors? They're in there for Best Defensive Player of the Year. I don't really think that's how the award should be voted on, but Maurice Westmoreland did have an absolutely outstanding year. I think this guy from Ole Miss had a better year, but overall, really, really impressive from Maurice. This can only help him get drafted higher for us, which is good news for UTEP in this dynasty all around. And then there's the Lombardi Award, which goes to the Best Defensive Lineman of the Year. Obviously, if they were top 2 for Defensive Player of the Year, they're going to be in the top 3, I guess, for this award. I don't know why James Pierce was higher here. I don't really understand the voting in this game, but either way, it looks like Maurice Westmoreland is going to win some awards, which is freaking awesome. No other awards for UTEP other than the ones I showed you. We're in the conference championship week. We're going to advance one more week to the start of bowl season. Afalava has committed to the Miners. Big news there in terms of recruiting. We get our QB of the future and Evan Baskerville, 2 California kids, commit on the same day. You gotta love it. Heisman goes to quarterback from Alabama, Jalen Milroe. He is your 2024 Heisman. And there it is, Maurice Westmoreland, 2024 Defensive Player of the Year in college football. Not to mention, he also wins the Best Defensive End of the Year award, and as I previously mentioned, the Lombardi Award as well. 3 trophies for Maurice Westmoreland, decorated. And here is the matchup. UTEP will be heading to the state of Louisiana to play in the New Orleans Bowl against the James Madison Dukes from the Sun Belt Conference. We will definitely do more previewing of that game, what James Madison's roster looks like, early National Signing Day, lots of things to look forward to next episode, and we may even start to get into the offseason a little bit. Probably going to focus more on that bowl game, which I am going to be streaming. Big success. I loved the vibes around the stream with the New Mexico State game, so we're going to stream this bowl game, as it is a chance for UTEP to end a 63-year bowl drought. They haven't won a bowl game since 1967, so it's about damn time we get that done. You'll get to see if it happens, or if it doesn't, on stream. I'm going to decide the day and post that, but until that next episode where we see the recap of the stream, see what happened against James Madison in our bowl game, our first bowl game of this series. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, show your support as you guys always do, and I will see you next time. You'll never walk alone.